Hi, I'm Cynthia Kahn, founder of Amused Now, and I'm here today with Australian rocker Rhett May. Hi, Rhett.
Hi, Cynthia. How do you do?
I'm doing fabulous. How are you doing tonight?
Fabulous.
Oh,
Absolutely.
you're during the day. It is so cool to be talking to someone on the other side of the planet.
Yeah. It's around about just after 1 in the afternoon.
And it's evening here. Well, I just wanted to congratulate you on the success of your EP, Insatiable.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm thrilled.
What made you decide to re-enter the music scene after a 30-year hiatus? There must be an interesting story there.
Uh, yeah, it certainly is, Cynthia. I left the music business to enter the corporate world, and funnily enough, the guitarist from our old band decided to have a milestone birthday on the other side of the continent. I'm in Melbourne, he's in Perth. So he thought he'd invite all the old band members across to celebrate with him. And Saturday night we walked into the venue, and there we had all the equipment set up. And I said to him, "Who's the band tonight?" And he said, "We are." And we proceeded to sing and play for the next 2.5 hours, just having fun. And that got me the bug. So I just came back home, and for the next 6 weeks after that, it the genie had popped out. It just wouldn't stop. I had to get back in. So I went out and bought myself a guitar, bought myself a keyboard, and started writing voraciously. That was
You
the
got
start of it.
bitten by the bug again.
Yeah, yeah.
I listened to all 5 songs on the Insatiable EP, and although the fan fave is Cocktails and Cannabis, I love the island sounds on Hey Peter. Tell me more
Hey,
about that song and who's Peter?
wow. Um, Peter is a band member from many, many years ago, and he was the atypical Johnny Depp, Keith Richard rocker with the top hat, black cape, and I guess Cocktails and Cannabis. He indulged in that and more. He was exceptional musician, but unfortunately his indulgences kept him in that, I guess, that modicum of being high all the time, and I guess he still lives that to this day. Hey Peter, it's all about Peter and nothing else. And that song is really dedicated to him. And by the way, his surname is Stone.
He
So
was
it's
doomed.
uh, it's a true story. He's still around today, still dressed the same, still playing the same sort of music, and still indulging.
To change the topic a little, I paint and I absolutely love your cover art. Do you design your own covers?
I do. Yes, I do.
They're
I started out initially looking at the True Blood lips, the logo with that HBO has, with the fang and the little blood coming down. And initially, I wanted to use something along those lines, but I was, through my legal people, advised to no, don't do that. Do something a little bit more, I guess, different, artistic with the wow factor. And I looked at the pink. I love pink in my life, and yeah, that's with the drip of the melting hot lips, the lipstick coming down, I thought was perfect.
You worked with the team Music and Film and Music Radio Promotions. They
Yes,
produced and co-wrote the album Insatiable, and they played on the EP as well.
that's
Tell us
correct.
more about Music and Film.
Well, Stephen Wrench and Terry Nails, um, they had heard a number of my songs via the internet, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, and my personal site. And they contacted me and said they'd be interested in producing something that I put together for my next album. They asked me to send them about 30 songs, which I did. They culled them down to about 10, and then finally arrived on 5. And funnily enough, the song Jenny was one as an afterthought, and Stephen said to me, he said, Rhett, he said, I'd love to hear what you did in the early days back when you were in India. I said, look, Stephen, I said, I've got this a few songs on a cassette that I'll go back and have a listen to. One in particular I didn't think anything about, and it was Jenny. I sent it to him, and he said, wow. He said, I love the simplicity of the song. Reminds me very, very much of the early Beatles. And I said, okay, cool. He said, we'd love to use that on the EP, and I agreed. And that's how it came about that they then decided to, in Florida, come up with certain suggestions on structure, format, lyric changes, and we worked together probably over a period of about 8 weeks and came up with the 5 songs and what I was happy with, and then we recorded them.
You mentioned Florida. Are they in the United States and you're in
They're
Australia?
in Florida, yes, United States and Florida. They've got a long history with bands like, I guess, Lynyrd Skynyrd and a few others. So they've been in the business almost as long as I have, if not longer. And I guess we sort of clicked on that same sort of genre, the same sort of groove, the same passion. Classical rock, pop, fresh sound. Fresh as in it's really 40 years old. But fresh by today's standards, I guess.
You have some great music videos on your YouTube channel. Do you produce your
Thank
own
you.
video?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have some good friends who are in the advertising industry and also in the movie industry, and we just want to make things very simple and fun. So if you look at the Jenny video, you'll find it's very, very simple. It's in keeping with that 60s, 70s flower power type era, with the bright yellows and pinks and oranges and things like that, and the simplicity to go with the song. But the Cocktails and Cannabis one is the one that grabs most people, I guess. But I do produce and direct all my videos.
Terrific. Since Amused Now is about artists helping artists, what
Yeah.
advice do you have for other artists who are maybe trying to make a comeback themselves or get back into the music industry?
Wow, Cynthia, that's a very, very good question. I think every artist has that passion for a certain genre of music. They have a passion for what they're doing. My advice to them, regardless of what they're doing and regardless of all the sounds and noises around them, try and be faithful and true to what you believe in. Because no one is right. Everyone is right, and no one is right. You need to follow your passion. You need to do what you think is right and what you feel most comfortable in doing. And just don't listen to the sounds around you. Follow what... When I first started back in 2008, back into the music scene, everyone said to me, look, you're not keeping up with what's happening today. And I said, what's happening today isn't my passion. My passion is my passion. I'm going to follow my passion. It's the genre, it's the groove that I have, and that's the advice I give people. If you have a passion, you believe in yourself strongly enough, follow that passion. Because every single one of us has a creative bent, and every creative bent for every individual is unique. What you do cannot be done by somebody else. So just, you never know. You could be the next big thing out there. Just do what you believe in.
So, what's up next for Rhett May?
Cynthia, I've got 9 songs laid out, all set for my next album, which is called Fast Cars and Sitars. It's 9 songs that I've chosen, and I'm actually recording that with my buddy Jimbo we were in a band together called the Woolly Billies, and when we were 15 years old, we still probably speak every second day via Skype. And we still write, we collaborate, we create together. I send him the songs, he listens to them, he advises, he researches, he restructures, sends them back to me. And we've come up with 9 of my songs that I think suit this album title, Fast Cars and Sitars. Classic rock based, I guess, with an Eastern Indian influence. Very, I guess, bordering on Beatles, Floyd, Sgt. Pepper's, that sort of stuff. Yeah. It's different to what they're playing on the radio today.
So let me ask you, do you tour? Do you use social media? How do you get the word out about your music and to let everybody know I'm back?
It's difficult, Cynthia, because I'm pretty much of a recluse these days. I've had enough of touring. I still have the bug to play, and I jam on a private basis. I get to Perth, where all my buddies are, maybe once or twice or 3 times a year. We do an impromptu get together and get out into a hall or a venue and just advertise it for about a week, and we get about 400 or 500 people down to listen. But generally, I'm pretty happy writing, recording, and doing my own thing within my own circle, and mainly using social media. So I don't have any plans to tour. I have all sorts of offers and temptations, but I just received one the other day, well, 2 days ago, in fact, to do a European tour in March. I'm not interested.
So you sell your music online and you participate in small circles on social media, and that's how
Yes.
you get the word out.
Yeah. Yeah. Mainly word of mouth, mainly social media, and I guess people spreading the word about my great songs.
It's just nice that you're doing what you want to do the way that you want to do it. I'm very proud of you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Look, I went through the touring thing from the age of 15, I guess, all the way through to 1979, nonstop, and that's a long time. From 65 to 79, it was on the road constantly. And I look at the time, the thrill was great. I had to tour to make money to live. Luckily, I don't have to do that any longer. I do it because I enjoy it, and it's not about the money. It's about the passion, and it's about the pride in what I create and share with other people.
That's lovely, Rhett. I had a wonderful time getting to know you tonight.
Thank you, Cynthia. And me too. Thank you very much for spending the time talking with me.
My pleasure. Well, I wish you all the best with Insatiable, and please let me know when you've recorded your new 9 songs for your new EP, and
Well,
we'll get together again.
I will, and thank you very much again, and take care. Have a beautiful week.
Same for you.
Hi, I'm Cynthia Kahn, founder of Amused Now. This featured artist presentation has been brought to you by Amused Now Entertainment, a website that enables artists to profit from their creativity. To learn more about Amused Now, visit us at www.amusednow.com or email me at ccon@amusednow.com.